This is not a "you should go to the gym and lift, brah" kind of video. I'm also not saying that lifting will get you girls and you'll no longer be a beta cuck. I was a bit of a late bloomer to training. I first walked into the gym when I was 23. I was your typical cave-dwelling modern young man, wasting away in front of a computer screen. I accumulated thousands of hours as a Dota 2 playing Goblin. The only reason I ended up in the gym was that I was in a real slump in my life. I was skinny, lonely, low on confidence, and honestly a little bit directionless in life. If this sounds uncomfortably familiar and it sounds like you, stick with me, I'm here to help. If you've never seen my stuff before, my name is Jake, and my goal is to help new lifters navigate their first few years of training. So, how did I get started in the gym, and why do I think all young men should strength train? Well, I ended up in the gym because it was kind of a last resort for me. I played a lot of sport in high school, but I was never really that talented or athletic. And the sport I played, cricket, didn't really have any particular strength demands. So I never actually found myself in the weight room like so many teenage athletes nowadays, like really impressive guys on social media do. So fast forward a few years, I'm 23, I'm in the gym for the first time. I'm with a friend of a friend and he's helping me learn all the lifts. And frankly, I'm loving it. First day I learned to barbell squat and barbell bench. I did the lat pull down, I think, and I did some broing out with bis and tris. And I aimed this video at young men specifically, just because I have history of being one. But really, strength training can benefit anyone. At this point, I'm kind of a strength training absolutist. I think everyone should do it. There are people who started lifting as pensioners and they're crushing it. They're like 70-year-old powerlifters, so it's never too late to start. After my first workout, I was pretty much hooked. Feeling heavy weight in my hands or on my back was really exciting. I signed up for a gym membership right there after my first workout on day one. So in this video, I'm going to try and convince you why all young men, particularly those who are struggling with direction in life, should do strength training. This is not a "you should go to the gym and lift, brah" kind of video. I'm also not saying that lifting will get you girls and you'll no longer be a beta cuck. When I say that you should dabble in strength training, I'm talking about something deeper.
Phrasing?
Strength training has objective physical demands. A lot of men go their entire life not knowing what heavy ass weight feels like and not knowing what their body is really capable of. Socrates had an even more dogmatic view of training the body.
He said that no man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable.
A 2-plate or 100-kilogram bench will always be a 100-kilogram bench. Unless you're using freedom units, then it's more like 102 kilograms. But my point is, strength training gives you an objective measure of performance. You're either strong enough to lift the weight or you aren't. As a beginner, you'll make progress really quickly. Putting 5 kilos or 10 pounds on the bar every time you walk into the gym becomes infectious. It becomes addictive. And you start lifting heavier and heavier weights. A weight that looked impossibly difficult on day one becomes a weight that you can actually manage within 3 or 4 months of training. The second reason why all young men should strength train is strength training teaches discipline. As I've spent more time in the gym, I've noticed other habits in my life start to change. I make more sensible food choices like prioritizing protein. I no longer skip meals, and I've started to limit my alcohol intake. I've started to get the reputation as the guy who doesn't drink and always orders a Diet Coke. And it's not because I don't like drinking, I promise you, I love drinking. It's because getting wasted kind of goes counter to my goals of getting bigger and stronger in the gym. I also go out less and get to sleep earlier. My feeling is that if it doesn't serve my training, I should limit general debauchery and hedonism. And I imagine a lot of people won't be as invested in lifting as I am, so they don't want to severely limit their fun or their social life. My point is just that going to the gym 3 or 4 times a week will positively translate to other areas of your life in terms of habits. If you are enjoying this video, please smash the like button. My third and final reason why all young men should strength train is that you will be more attractive to yourself, and this will make you more attractive to others. There's this meme in the fitness industry that getting bigger in the gym won't give you confidence and you should only lift for yourself. Don't care what other people think, king. And I understand that this is meant as a positive message, I just don't really agree with it. It's fair to assume that having a stronger, leaner, more muscular physique will actually make you more attractive. You'll likely get more positive attention and you'll feel better about yourself. And I'm not suggesting that strength training will solve all of your worldly problems. I know gym cells are a thing. I'm just saying that going to train, feeling good, looking better, and having good interactions with people does create a positive feedback loop. So by all means, go to the gym to better yourself, but after 6 months months of dedicated training, people in your life will start to look up and take notice. So to recap, strength training will teach you how to push your body, and it will help you to feel more attractive to yourself and others. If the thought of going to the gym is really intimidating to you, I completely understand. For me, it took being in a really dark place and almost 2.5 decades of procrastination to first lift with the barbell. But if you never test yourself, you will never find out what you're really capable of.